What's up, MTG Arena fans? I'm Mason Ortiz, and this is my channel, MTG Budget Brew. My goal is to provide fun and interesting decks on a budget. To make my budget decks, I limit myself by only using a total of 4 rare/mythic cards in the deck, so a playset's worth. You know what's funny about that? I'm not actually running any rares or mythics in today's deck. But before we get into the deck list, I want to share a little bit of info about why I chose to make this deck. Back in October, there was an announcement from Wizards of the Coast that included an Oracle text change to 18 different cards. Now, what did these 18 cards have in common? They all had text that essentially described Surveil, but they lacked that key word. Well, they were all updated to now just say Surveil, which means that cards like Dimir Spybug and Thoughtbound Phantasm just got several more cards that synergize with them. So I finally decided that it was time to try out the updated cards, and while building my deck, I didn't really feel like the rare Surveil cards such as Dream Eater, Doom Whisperer, or Eat to Extinction were really necessary to run. So I just decided to keep this as an Artisan legal deck. And for those who don't know, Artisan is an arena-only format where your deck is limited to commons and uncommons. If that's something that you'd be more interested in, you should definitely check out my friend Rooker's channel. It's Rooker MTG on YouTube. He comes up with some pretty impressive decks and combos for such a limited card pool. Anyway, for our deck today, the creatures we're running are Thoughtbound Phantasm and Dimir Spybug, who both get buffed by our Surveils. We've also got Tolarian Terror in here because it's just going to get cheaper and cheaper to cast as we start to fill up our graveyard. Then we've got a ton of ways to surveil with the newly updated cards Consider, Otherworldly Gaze, and Curate, as well as the classics Thought Erasure and Discovery/Dispersal. We also have some removal spells in Feed the Swarm, which I really like because it can deal with pesky enchantments, and also Infernal Grasp, which is just a really good removal spell. Lastly, I included a single copy of Slip Out the Back as a tiny bit of protection for our creatures. As you can see, our mana base is very simple. It's just 13 islands and 11 swamps. Alright, that's everything about the deck. So let's hop into some matches and see if I can demonstrate the true power of an Artisan deck. Alright, here we are in a match, and our opening hand is looking pretty solid. Let's see. Do I want to hold the Consider? Do I want to hold it for the Dimir Spybug all the way on turn 3? If I consider now, what would I want to see and what would I want to throw into the graveyard? That's the question. I'm just going to pass because I don't know if I want to hold it. I think I am just going to hold it. We're going to play Spybug here, and then next turn, we probably Infernal Grasp something, and then also cast Consider. Hopefully. Or we maybe double Consider. If we could pick up, let's see. Thoughtbound Phantasm, that would be good. We're pretty far away from casting Tolarian Terror. Oh, ooh. No, we are not anymore. Okay, this is interesting. Crap, we just lost that Tolarian Terror. This is very interesting. We're going against a mill deck. This... I was going to say this might work in our favor, but the fact that we already lost to Tolarian Terror sucks a lot. That's pretty ass. Alright, so I'm going to start with a Consider. We don't need any more lands. We're a little bit flooded right now. We draw a Terror. That's huge for us. I'm going to drop a Swamp here, and we're going to kill this Ruin Crab, because we still need to, like, you know, not lose before we get down our Terror. But that's super lucky that we managed to find that. Yeah, our opponent's going to make it super cheap for us to cast it. Let's see. Dimir Mill. I can't remember what black cards Dimir Mill runs. Oh, wait a minute. They might be rogues. So, when I go to combat here, they might have a flash creature that they, flash in, like a Soaring Thought Thief. Which means my Dimir Spybug needs to be bigger. So, I'm going to start with a Consider here. How big is Soaring Thought Thief? I think it's like a 1/3. Yeah, it is a 1/3. Dude, another land. Get out of here. Give me some real cards. Dude, oh my god. Why am I flooding out so badly? This is ridiculous. That's so many lands. That's trash. Okay. Glacial Grasp. Tap target creature's controller mills 2 cards. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Draw a card. Our opponent just helped us by making us a mill. We can now drop Tolarian Terror. That worked out nicely. But dude, oh my god, still, look at all this land. It's way too much. Our Surveils aren't going to help us a ton against someone who's milling us. Okay, so they are a mill deck. Let's see. Yeah. Dude, oh my god, are you fucking serious? Do you see this hand? Do you see that hand? I only have 4 swamps left in the deck. I've seen 7 swamps already. That's so AIDS. I don't even want to cast Otherworldly Gaze, really. Oh, I'm going to cast it. I'm going to cast it just to get the triggers. Oh, God. I'm going to put you at the back. Just to get the triggers on Dimir Spybug. But it doesn't really matter what we surveil to the top or not. Because our opponent's just going to make us mill it away anyway. Oh, my God. But, dude, oh, my God. All that land. All that land. See, even if I surveilled just now and saw a bunch of land on top, I would just leave it because I would expect my opponent to mill it away. So we wouldn't even draw it, draw into anymore. Oh, Ashiok. Do we care about that?
Welcome to my world of nightmares. Your final.
How many Tolarian Terrors? We still have 2 Terrors in our deck. So that sucks a little bit for that. We're going to Thought Erasure here. We're going to take a peek at our opponent's hand. Ooh. They have another Ashiok. Thought Collapse. Unmoored Ego. Choose a card name. Search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for up to 4 cards with that name. Exile them. Then that player shuffles and draws a card for each card exiled from your hand this way. Or we can get rid of Brewvac. I'm going to get rid of Brewvac. Dude, so much land. Just a ridiculous amount of lands. But overall, we're in a pretty good spot. I do know they have a counterspell now, which sucks a little bit. Because it means if we do get anything good to cast, they're probably just going to counter it. He's eyeing Terror. Mill 4. Okay. Pass back. We have Feed the Swarm. Do I want to try using it on the colony right now? Yes. If I target their coral colony here, they need to counter this. Otherwise, they're dead on board. So we're going to force them to burn off their counterspell, which is not bad. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I miss something? They have 1 card in hand. Maybe it's another tap down thing. Yeah. It's another Glacial Grasp. Okay. Well, alright then. That's fine. We've still got them pretty low. There's only 1 card in hand that we don't know what it is. This Ashiok can create a blocker. But only 1. This isn't going to untap during our turn, though. That sucks. Okay, their last card was Brewvac. We're going to mill 8 here. We're really close to dying. Opponent says good game. He has to block with Brewvac here. We're down to 14 cards. We're just going to end the turn. Oh, it's really close. He top decks a land. That's got to be game. Yes, that's game. He can drop the other Ashiok. He can make a single blocker. Wait, what's her minus? Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, then that player exiles a card from their hand. Yes, they can only deal with 1 of our creatures. That's game. There goes the Ashiok. So Again, he can return one of our creatures to our hand, like the Spy Bug, or he can make a 2/3 blocker, which doesn't. It's not enough. Yeah, and we'll exile a Swamp. Hit him with good old GG. They can make us mill 4 more cards. Got us all the way down to 10. It's pretty low. Got us all the way down to 9. That's just game. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That one felt solid. It was good. It was good. Alright, here we are in another match. We don't have any creatures in hand, which scares me a little bit. But I'm going to take it. Hopefully with this Consider we'll find something. Oh, I really do like having more islands. But we got to get rid of that. We have just drawn into all of our removals. So hopefully our opponent plays some creatures. Okay, let's Consider again. Mere Spy Bug. We will take it. Although now we have no more Surveil cards in hand. Emergent Sequence. Search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. That land becomes a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature that's still a land. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each land you had enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Interesting. We can just destroy his land. It's kind of a dick move, but it's a move I'm okay with doing. And I was thinking of Feed the Swarm. I was gonna say, and I'm not gonna take any damage for it. But I still take the 2 from Infernal Grasp. I was thinking of Feed the Swarm. You lose life equal to that permanent's mana value. It's Constrictor. Okay. And it doesn't really concern me. I'm gonna drop Dimir Spy Bug. I don't think I need to kill the Constrictor right now. I kind of think I just want to Otherworldly Gaze so that we can know for sure that we're drawing into something good next turn. I don't need that Otherworldly Gaze. Drawing the Phantasm doesn't seem bad to me. Terror now only costs 2. That's fire. Okay, alright. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. Next turn I can drop Thoughtbound Phantasm and also Tolarian Terror. Or if I... Power Word Kill. I can still also cast Infernal Grasp and then Terror, because it'll only cost 1 at that point. And also drop Thoughtbound Phantasm. So I think that's the move. So Swamp, grasp this, drop Terror, and our opponent, they foretold a card. I would expect it to be like a Poison the Cup. So Phantasm might die here, but oh wait. Terror has what, Ward 2? Would they pay the extra 2? Maybe. Terror is just safer right now. Let's see. Master Symmetrist. You're gonna hurt me a little bit. Otherworldly Gaze doesn't let us draw, so I'm okay to play the island here. We're gonna Feed the Swarm this. We're gonna take 4 from this, which sucks. Feign Death. That also sucks. And it's really bad. Now it's big enough to contest our Tolarian Terror. Oh, it comes in tapped, though. That's nice. And we're going to Otherworldly Gaze now. Don't need that. Do I really need Spy Bug? No. Do I need another Otherworldly Gaze? No. I don't know if I like our position very much. Binding of the Old Gods. They don't have enough mana to target Terror, so that's pretty dope. They targeted Terror anyway. My guy, you gotta read. It's got Ward 2. If you right click the card, it tells you what Ward does. You gotta pay 2. You did not have the 2 mana to pay. You just tried to target it again. My guy, what are you doing? What are you even doing? Alright, we're going to otherworldly gaze here. We're gonna surveil 3. Get rid of all this land. You guys, let this be a lesson. Reading is very important, and you should do it. Otherwise, you will completely throw the game like my opponent is doing right now. Dude, oh my. To make the mistake once is bad. You have no reason to. The card's right there. You can read it. You can read it always. But to make that same mistake twice, back to back in the same turn, that's just bad. Okay, we're gonna thought erasure this guy. See what his last card is. It's a Vorinclex. That's a great card to get rid of. And we have another terror on top. Dude, we're looking great right now. Otherworldly gaze. We're gonna throw away the island. We're gonna draw into curate next turn, which we can then cast to surveil 2, so we'll get to peek 1 card deeper while still drawing our terror, which we can definitely cast for 1 mana. But now I swing just the Thoughtbound Phantasm. Actually, I swing both. He'll be forced to block the terror, otherwise he dies. Alright, how good is your top deck? Not good at all. Alright. Good game. Good game. Kind of. It was good for me, but my guy. You gotta read the cards. Alright, here we are in another game. Our opening hand's not that bad. We don't have any black mana, but between Consider and Curate, I'm sure we'll find some. My opponent's running 62 cards in their deck. 62. They really couldn't just let 2 cards go. They couldn't do it. They didn't have the strength to make the cut. Okay. We draw into the swamp. That's super sick, because that means right now we can thought erasure. Let's take a peek at our opponent's hand. What are you up to, opponent? Oh. Oh my, you're dragons. Huh. So let's see. Seek a basic land card, put on the battlefield tapped, then seek a permanent card with mana value equal to the number of lands you control. Yeah, I know it's my go, asshole. So he's very far away from casting both of these, but I think I'm just gonna get rid of Monster Manual. Hey, this guy wants to spam me. I'm going to. I don't know why he was trying to spam me so early on, but I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna do it. You shouldn't. You should be a little more patient. I was taking a few seconds to read all the cards in your hand, and then make an informed decision. There's no need to rush me. So let's see. Here, I think we'll just start with a Consider. Don't need any more lands. Get rid of that. What did I just say? What did I just say we didn't need more of? It was lands. Bro, what the fuck? There's so much land at the top of my deck. For why? Alright, whatever. Thoughtbound Phantasm connects for 5 already, so that's pretty sweet. He picks up another Monster Manual because why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Let's see. This says, then seek a permanent card with mana value equal to the number of lands you control. Maybe he got to seek that off of that? Dude, what is your problem? Like, honestly. I can't take 5 seconds. I literally couldn't take 5 seconds to do anything. This dude was just not having it. Well, a dub's a dub. I'll take it. I thought we were looking good in that match anyway. All right. So here we are in another match right after that dude rage quit on us. And our hand is looking pretty solid. Dude, what is up with the land, though? Honestly, though, again, what's up with this shuffler? It's so many swamps and 3 of our 4 otherworldly gazes. That's crazy. Dude. So much land. I don't get it. Ooh. Top-bound Phantasm. Can definitely stay on top. That island can definitely get the fuck out of here. Done. I'm going to go ahead and cast another otherworldly gaze. We don't need that many thought erasures. Next turn, though, Thought-bound Phantasm is going to have enough counters to start swinging, which is good. Yeah. Next turn, I can drop a Swamp. I can drop our second Phantasm. And then I think I'm going to flash back this other Worldly Gaze over here. Our opponent played a Cloud Key, choosing Artifacts. So they are an Artifact deck, which... I was going to say, which makes sense, but... yeah, no, it still makes sense. I don't know why you'd want to run that land, necessarily. This also lets you tap for mana of one color. Weird. Their mana base is kind of like colorless, but they have options to produce color, and I don't know what for. But I'm going to keep that Thought Erasure on top so we can draw next turn and maybe get an idea as to what's going on with my opponent's deck. Because I really don't know. Again, they look like they should be colorless. Foundry Inspector. Colorless card. But then why are they running Crystal Grotto and Crypt of the Eternals? Energy Refractor. Again, it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Cool, you can pay 2, add 1 mana of any color. There goes a Mystic Forge. Cool. Salvager of Ruin. Yeah, unfortunately, we have a... Jesus. My God, dude. What the fuck is going on? This dude just cast like 10 things. He's clearly trying to combo us out somehow. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. He's probably looking for, let's see what, Aetherflux Reservoir. What's that untapped card? It was just in yesterday's video too. I was like, this card needs to get banned because it's still fucking busted. I can't think of it. Semblance Anvil. I don't know that one. When this enters the battlefield, you may exile a non-land card from your hand. Spells you cast to share a card type with exiled card cost 2 less to cast. Yeah, he got rid of Foundry Inspector. Not at all surprising. The Salvager is interesting. Are they going to sack that immediately? They don't really have the mana to. Yeah, I don't... I have no idea what's going on with this match. But I think it's safe to say that we're not going to win it. I'm not even going to be capable of attacking this guy. Oh, is he a storm deck? Wait a minute. That would be impressive. He might be a grape shot deck. He's 100% a grape shot deck. That I was going to say that he added 1 red mana, and that seemed arbitrary. It seemed random. I didn't think anything of it at first. He's 100% a grape shot deck. So right now, what he's trying to do is build up his storm count. I like this. Let me see his deck real quick. How many rares are in here? There's Mystic Forge, the Anvil, and then Cloud Key. I could probably make a budget version of this deck using maybe just a full set of the Cloud Keys and or maybe like 1 or 2 Mystic Forges. That's not what I was trying to do. I'm not trying to concede. I'm going to let him get it off. Well, we're going to get grape shot. It is what it is. There's no way this is all just for the Patchwork Automaton, right? And eventually he's gonna rope out, right? I mean, we can use the patchwork as like a counter for how close he is to the grape shot. Although I'm sure he's cast over 20 by now. Because, you know, he cast a bunch of this shit earlier. He better be a grape shot deck, dude. I want him to just fucking nuke us real quick. I'm tapped out. I can't counter it. Rather than just sit here forever while he makes a big automaton. I will probably fast forward and or cut towards the end of this, just so that you guys don't have to sit here and watch all of this like I am. All right, we're back. Well. I had enough time to go pee and grab a drink. So let's see. This ward is ward 2. I have to find a removal spell. Oh, we have a removal spell on top of our deck. I need to survive one turn, though, to get it. It's not that bad. Okay, so we'll thought erasure this guy. Nothing but lands in his hand. Feed the swarm. We're going to leave that on top. We're going to hold up our creatures as blockers. I'm going to drop the swamp, and then we'll just pass. And I may have to fast forward and or cut out more. I'm going to have to edit more, because I'm sure this guy is going to do like the exact same thing this turn. There we go. But if we manage to beat this dude after all of this nonsense that he's done, it would be worth the wait. Oh. I did not expect that. How many cards do we have in our library? Oh, we have 44. Huh. So, I guess he was not a grape shot deck. Was, in fact, his win con was, in fact, Altar of Dementia. Interesting. Well, I still think his deck was interesting, and I think I could make that work on a budget. So, if I can, thanks for the idea, opponent. Alright, let's see another game, though. One where I actually get to play. Alright, here we are in another match. Opening hand, looking solid. Very solid. Alright, turn 1, we're going to consider already. We're going to dump that otherworldly gaze. And we're going to start reducing the cost on our terrors. Ooh, we draw a second terror. That's good. That's very good. Arboreal Grazer. Okay. Our opponent could still be like a lot of things, but the first thing that comes to mind when I see Arboreal Grazer are mutate decks. Okay, so we're going to discovery, or we're going to cast Discovery here. We're going to dump that. Do I need another island? No. So next turn we'll be able to cast one of our terrors. Okay. We have drawn the third terror. That seems a little bit excessive, but we'll take it, I guess. Jesus, our opponent is ramping a lot to something. And I got rid of the removal spell in hand because I didn't think we'd need it. But next turn, he might be dropping a bomb. We'll drop our terror and say go. I think it's our best move. I could have gone for a riskier play and cast Otherworldly Gaze to then... Hey, yo, what? You did not just destroy my land. You are a fucking monster. How dare you? Okay, I am going to Otherworldly Gaze here. We get rid of you, and, well, maybe I'll keep Consider on top. Okay, well, he's got to start blocking now. And next turn, we can drop double terror, which I don't think he's going to see coming. But the question is, what was all this ramp for? What is the big thing in his deck? And how scared should we be when that thing comes out? Okay, so we're going to cast Consider here. That's going to reduce the cost of our terrors by 1 apiece. Nice, we pick up an Infernal Grasp. So even if he does drop a huge threat, we've got an answer to it. That's game. He could not handle triple terrors. Yeah, that's understandable. No hand, triple terrors coming down. Yeah, that's what you get though. You don't fuck with a man's lands. That's disrespectful. All right, here we are in another match, and our opening hand is garbage. So we're gonna throw that back. Keep 6. Our hand is better, but we don't have any of our surveil cards. So, oh, there goes one. Perfect. All right, now we're feeling fine, and we're going against. Ooh, that is very cool looking Steam Vents. We're going against a what is it called? An Is It deck. Dude, again, I swear to God, while recording, I forget the name of literally everything. It's terrible. All right, so they start with Faithless. They start with Faithless Looting, one of the best draw cards ever. They're running this. They're a mill deck? Oh, dude, really? Is it mill? Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna curate here. Get some lands out of the way. Just to draw into another land. Awesome. Sick. It's exactly what we wanted to see here. There goes a Brewvac. Ballsy. Very ballsy play to run out the Brewvac already. While you're tapped out too. It's crazy. What's 3 mana? So it only cost me 1 more. I'll just Infernal Grasp him. Does he have the other one in hand though? Yes, he does. Nice. Ridiculous. Okay, let's Thought Erasure this guy. See you. Unholy Heat. It's not big enough to kill our thing. 1 damage to each creature, deals 2 damage instead. Or Chart a Course. We'll get rid of that. We can leave our Consider on top. We're now going to feed the Swarm, the Brewvac. Get it out of here. And next turn, we will be able to curate and also cast Tolarian Terror. Or maybe it'd be better to Consider, I guess. How would it matter? I think we'll curate. They flash back their Faithless Looting. They only have 1 mana left. They got a second one of those unearthed creatures. Oh, wait a minute. Does this say rounded up? It does say rounded up. Okay, if Brewvac had been on the field and they managed to unearth this while Brewvac is down, that's just game. We mill our entire library. Okay, so it's very good that we had removal spells. Okay, so we're gonna curate here. Dump that. Draw the Infernal Grasp because we cannot let Brewvac come down when those. We can't let that come out while Brewvac's on the field. So if he finds another Brewvac, we gotta kill that. Like, again, on the spot. Do you find Brewvac number 3 in your top 17 cards? He does not. All right. Did you have fun in the match? Did we have fun, you guys? I had fun. So we'll say yes. And you know what? I'm gonna call it there. I've already played a lot of matches. Yeah. I think we're just good there. Final thoughts on the deck. Overall, not bad. I'm gonna check my win rate real quick. for this version of the deck. We went 7-7. So I have a 50% win rate with this version number 4 of this deck. And that's all right. It's a very small sample size. But again, this is an artisan deck. There are no rares, there are no mythics in this deck. We've been going against opponents who literally have more rares and mythics in their mana base alone. And we've been managing to hold our own against these guys. And again, it's a small sample size. The deck could probably use a little bit more refining. But overall, I liked it. I was enjoying it. And I think you guys should give Surveil a try. If you never have played it before or haven't tried it since we got Consider, Otherworldly Gaze, and Curate, you should definitely give it another shot. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna call it a day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.